Alright guys, what's up guys? Welcome back, and gotta love in my neighborhood. Welcome back to another video, and today's topic is what success means to me. And it's kind of an idea that kind of came to my head, and I was like, man, we gotta do this for a video. So what success means to me, obviously we'll get into the question, but I first want to talk about, success in general. I feel like everyone has their own point of view on what success means to them, or what they see, or what success looks like. And obviously success for everyone looks like a high paying job. You're very secure, but you're also doing something where you're very hardworking, and maybe you're working your amount of hours that you choose, and you're living your dream life. And success may mean that to them. And obviously if you're doing well in life, obviously it transfers to success in general. I feel like success, what people look at as success, when you look at someone who has nice things, makes a lot of money, and is very secure in life, obviously they're pretty much successful. But a lot of people refer successful people to be only a lawyer, doctor, or a very high paying job. But they will never say that to like maybe a low income, or anybody who is maybe in the mediocre to middle class. And obviously everyone dreams of being in a very luxury life. I feel like everyone grasps towards that. It's only the few people that actually get to experience that because they work hard for it. And a lot of the high paying jobs requires so many years of practice, and I don't think it's ever a time where you learn something and then it's over with. I feel like with a lot of high paying jobs, you end up working so long to the point where you're actually learning a lot of new things, and I don't think you're actually fully knowledgeable until you experience something. And I feel like that's very valuable into those kinds of working jobs. And honestly, I think a lot of people look at those lawyer, doctor, or entrepreneur, or somebody who like works really hard and makes a lot of money. And I feel like obviously people look at that as successful. Your parents look up to you and they'll be like, I want you to be successful. And obviously they name those careers for yourself. Maybe you aren't one of those types of people, or maybe you are. And honestly, I feel like that could be a role or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of the idea with success. And I feel like a lot of people, what it means to them, or I don't know, make sure to comment down below what your meaning of success, and what success looks like. But I want to first off give my point of view on what success means to me. Obviously there's a lot of things that I want to do, and maybe it won't be for everyone, but I know that if I ever get to this point, I know that I am successful in my own way. And people might look at me as like, man, he's really not successful, because maybe the jobs or the jobs slash careers that I want to work are the complete opposite, or I don't know. But obviously there's gonna be a time where people are gonna experience success. And if you want to experience it right now, you're definitely gonna reach to it later in life. And I think it's very important that you reach success more in your later life than you are in your beginning life, because obviously you're still growing. And if you make like a buttload of money, obviously it's really nice, but if you don't know what to do with it, I feel like that's where you go wrong. Obviously I think it's important to make money for yourself, but also make a lot of it to the point where what it's like to start from the bottom and up, and you're not handed money to yourself, or you didn't really work for it, and you're just spending it on terrible things. And it's very important that you reach to a point where you maximize your financial intelligence. And I think that's very important. Now I want to first get to what success means to me. And honestly, I feel like this point of view can really change a lot for you guys. I'm gonna make another video. It's gonna be called how your view of success may ruin your life, and I'll talk to that into the next video. But I think I want to really focus on this video mainly. But just keeping forward, I'm gonna be posting that very soon. But yeah, so the question is, what success means to me. And honestly, I feel like, I have a very different point of view, and I feel like a lot of people might see my point, and maybe a lot of people might miss it. But now, the question, what does success means to me? So, what success means to me is someone who is very hardworking, but good in their craft. And also, I would say it is very secure in life. So obviously, it's a little bit of what success means to everyone, but it's a little bit different with, that you're good in your own craft and it's something that you love doing. I think that's very important because I feel like a lot of people start picking jobs that are like very high paying, which obviously it's not a bad thing. Obviously you don't want to be someone who works a low paying job just to be another person like your family. And obviously you want to do better, or maybe you experience something, like maybe you went through a low point in life where money and financial needs were at an all-time low and you really needed that. And I think that experience really taught you that to pick, find something that you won't have to deal with that. And I think that's very important when you're selecting a career. But when I look at someone successful, I think of someone who is really good in their craft, and not really the money sake, but more of the worth ethic. And I think that's very important. So let me give you guys an example. Picture me, I'm a doctor. A doctor makes like, what, 200 grand to maybe above. Obviously there's different types of doctors, and they can make anywhere from like 200k to maybe 600k. I think that's like a surgeon. And honestly, the doctor is really good. He's really good in making a lot of money. He works out a lot, takes care of himself, and honestly is a money making machine. Now he goes to a party. There's obviously a lot of different specialties, a lot of different professions that people in the area, people in the party really, they work at different professions. Obviously he's a doctor, maybe someone else is a military doctor or something different, And then all of a sudden this man comes in and he is a teacher. Now, obviously, a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but I think for me, if I was to ever become successful, I would not belittle someone just because of their profession. I think I'm going to look at it as, this person looks successful because they're good in their craft. And honestly, this teacher, he's very successful. He's very well known between his fellow teachers. He's very nice. But has a good personality and is very kind to others. But also, he doesn't really make a lot of money, but that's not the point. The point is, he is one of the most hardworking teachers, and he's been acknowledged by his school, and has been making a good connection with his students, and is making a good impression on the world, making his mark into the school system, but also being a leader and inspiring other people to do better, or at least do what his standards are as a teacher. His standards may be working hard and being successful, but to me, obviously I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a doctor. So if I was going to look at someone who's going to be a teacher, man, if he's like really good at his worth ethic, he's really good in anything that requires a teacher to do his duties, I think that's very important, and to me that looks to be a very successful. So honestly, I just want people to look at success as a way of worth ethic and very hardworking. I think that's very important. I wouldn't really matter too much about the money. Honestly, anybody can make money. Honestly, I wouldn't say it's impressive. I think it's something that we need to survive, and I feel like a lot of people use money as, oh man, he's successful, he makes 600 grand, he's very successful, and they don't really look at the teacher who makes maybe about 50-70k a year, but he's an amazing teacher with an amazing worth ethic. To me, that person is successful, no matter what his profession or his salary. And honestly, that kind of sums up what success means to me. Maybe you guys might look at it at a different point, but just remember that just because social media glamorizes, So just because social media glamorizes one profession than the other, and it's not what you are personally good at, doesn't mean that you won't ever be considered as successful. I think a lot of people, obviously, there's a lot of people with talent, and especially on social media, people throwing out their art and they're being talented and being successful. I think it's one thing to be, obviously you won't make a lot of money as one profession as you would with the next, but just remember that people who are successful are definitely happy and they're living a fulfilling life, other than someone who is a doctor and makes 200 something grand, but you know lives off paycheck to paycheck and isn't that happy at all. And I think that that's what's important with obviously social media glamorizes these rich people, and people are doing stuff out of the ordinary. And I think with this generation, we're finally starting to see people with different talents really start to come out and really present their talents. And honestly, I think the industry is constantly changing, and that's for another video that I'm going to get into very soon. But hope you guys got an idea of what success means to me, but also maybe to you guys, and maybe it changes your perspective on success. And obviously I got like another video for you guys about success, and I'm definitely excited about it. And honestly, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and consider subscribing. And I'm gonna continue recording these types of videos like every week. I think I might post like twice a week, which is definitely a healthy amount. I'm trying to definitely balance out my gaming channel, my TheWiseHipo, and then my other work such as TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and I'm trying to create videos for that as well. But maybe I might introduce live streaming too. But anyway, guys, hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.